I've been getting the winter setup ready, and today I'm adding a bit of protection over the drums I planted out last weekend. It's a pretty simple setup, mostly using stuff that I already had from last season, just putting it to work in a different way this time. The idea here is to run a basic insect net over this row of 6 drums to protect the broccoli and cauliflower. Anything in that family normally gets hammered pretty quickly, so I want something simple to cover them early. The net doesn't quite fit the full length, so I've just worked around that and made it fit the best I can. I'm using the bamboo stakes from last year's tomatoes. Just cut them down to about 600mm. One goes in each side of the drum. Then I run some leftover irrigation line across between them to form an arch. I repeat that across all the drums so the net's supported the whole way and doesn't sag down into the plants. Because the net's only 4x4, I've had to run it on a bit of an angle to get full coverage. It's not the cleanest setup, but it does the job and keeps everything covered without leaving gaps. I also realised afterwards that this would be pretty good for my shade cloth during summer. Along the sides, I've just used some old timber from a raised bed I pulled apart. I did try clipping the net to the drums, but it pulled the net in too close and would have let the plants touch it as they grew. This way it just sits there without too much fuss. On the ends I tried to use some leftover drum sections, cut them down and set them in place. It kind of worked, but not that well, so I'll probably swap them out for just some more timber. And it'll just keep the things a little bit more constant and probably a bit more secure. While I was out here, I also wanted to reset my grow tower. The strawberries didn't handle the heat over summer, being in a black drum, so I changed this over to a winter herb setup instead. I'm just topping up the pockets where the strawberries were, adding some fresh soil, giving it a bit of a reset. There probably wasn't much nutrients used by the strawberries, as that's how badly they really went. So it just needs a little something this time. I'm planting this out with a few winter herbs: coriander, thyme, dill, and a couple of different chives. They should handle the cooler weather a lot better in this setup. I've also got a couple more I might add in once I check what I've got. There's still a few things in here that are going alright, so I'm going to leave them and let them keep doing their thing. No point pulling something out if it's still producing. I'll just work around them and see how long they'll last through the season. And the other thing is, my daughter has a guinea pig who absolutely loves the basil for some reason, so it's a good snack for them, and they won't be able to have it in winter. And getting things set up for winter. Mix to keep things usable day to day. As I go, that's usually how these setups end up working the best, and of course I'll keep you informed.